Adventurers only get some peace and quiet when it proves necessary to load everyone onto a ferry. It's not only the participants who arrive in Manaus in a somewhat battered condition. Some of the vehicles have suffered too. Once again, extraordinary team spirit has made the almost impossible possible. And another Camel trophy has a happy ending. The Italians Maurizio Lavi and Alfredo Redaelli gathered most points in the special tasks and win this year's trophy. There were many occasions on the journey when it seemed doubtful that the teams would get to Manaus at all. Never before had the drivers and backup teams needed to work so hard just to achieve progress. Some stretches of the Trans-Amazonica, the world's longest road, have been washed away by swollen rivers. Team spirit and resilience are put to a severe test when a bridge that has been erected after many hours' hard work is swept away again within seconds. Courage, the readiness to take risks, and mental strength are needed to master such situations. And, of course, a number of winches, especially, though, the ability to use them properly to achieve maximum effect with minimum technical effort. A new bridge, no less. And then the anxious moment arrives. Will the bridge hold, or won't it? Must the Camel Trophy be terminated prematurely for the first time? Will we do it, or won't we? Success. In 1985, the Camel Trophy returns to Indonesia. The event is held on the world's second largest island, Borneo. The local inhabitants welcome the biggest Camel Trophy armada so far. 16 teams from Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Belgium, Spain, Switzerland, and for the first time, from Brazil and Japan. And the interest is tremendous. Borneo provides the usual Camel Trophy scenes, dealing with difficult road conditions, helping each other to overcome minor and major problems, heat, stress. But the helicopter air bridge, which is needed to get everyone over a flooded swamp, is totally unexpected. And it means that a lot of extra work is necessary. To save weight, all the baggage and the Land Rover doors have to be taken off and put back on again. It's a welcome relief to be able to enjoy the periods of relaxation, which are also part of the Camel Trophy, the world's last true adventure. The 1,000 miles between Samarinda and Balikpapan are the most arduous so far, and that's due to the water. At the end of the rainy season, most of the Indonesian province of Kalimantan is more or less underwater. The interaction between man and machine is nowhere more important than under these conditions. Heinz Kalin and Bernd Strodach from Germany win this year's Camel Trophy. And the participants vote the Brazilian team, the one most ready to help. So they win the Team Spirit Award, presented this year for the first time. After the Water Trophy in Borneo, Australia has something new to offer for 1986. Enchanting scenery, solitary driving for days on end in complete seclusion, across the grassy plains and savanna, and through the forests and deserts in the north of the fifth continent. A record 14 countries are participating this year, but with just one team from each country. Although Australia is known as the world's driest continent, the Camel Trophy competitors again have plenty of trouble with water. They lose a whole day being ferried across a river in rubber dinghies. Another trophy first. But it turns out to be the most amusing, most romantic, and most lively Camel Trophy to date. The 1986 Camel Trophy comes to an end in Darwin with a boisterous victory celebration for the French winners, Jacques Mombre and Michel Courvalet, and the Australian winners of the Team Spirit Award, Glenn Jones and Ron Begg. The most headaches on the Australian trophy are caused by driving in sand. Whether steep, fissured, or soft, the competitors are continually having to come to terms with this treacherous driving surface, sometimes more intensively than they reckoned with. After 4 Land Rover years, Range Rovers are used again for the 8th Camel Trophy in Madagascar. Teams from 14 countries again experience